I welcome you back to this video. In this video, I will be showing you how to create your entrance step. Okay, how to create your fence column and how to create your coping in Revit. Although I'm not supposed to show you how to create your fence, okay, by now you should already know how to do that. There is nothing much in that, okay, but I'll still show you how to do that. As you can see, I'm currently in my south elevation. Okay, to create my entrance step now, okay, all I will do is to go to architecture. Okay, then I'll go to component, I'll go to model in place, I'll click on casework, I'll click on OK, casework 2, OK, then I'll click on extrusion, pick a plane, OK, then I can select this point, okay, then I'll take my line 2, as you can see, my line 2 is already activated, okay, then I'll select this from here. As you can see, if you notice, you will see that it's not, I didn't take my line from the top of the slab, okay, I take it from the starting point of the slab. Okay, then I'll go to my left hand side by 300 mm, which is going to be the thread size. I'll hit on enter, then I'll select this one again and come down again like this by 150 mm. I'll hit on enter, I'll go this way by 300 mm again for another thread. I'll hit on enter, then I'll come down this way again by 150 mm for the riser again. I'll hit on enter, then I'll go this way again by 300 mm, then I'll come this way again, then I'll connect it this way and connect this one and this one together. Okay, then my materials, you go to under your materials, then you can select any materials that you wish to use. Okay, for me, I already have entrance step materials here. Okay, if you don't know, if you don't have your material set, it's still the same way we usually do the rest. You right click on any materials, you duplicate it. Okay, once you duplicate it, you go to your, you check this use render appearance. Okay, then you go to your appearance, go to replace this in editor, then you can select any materials that you want to use for your entrance step here. Okay, well, as for me, I will select my entrance step. Okay, I'll select this, then I'll click on OK. Then if you like, you can set this extrusion end to any dimension. You can still drag it later, then you finish it up and you finish model. Okay, then you go to your level 1, you check what you have done. Okay, can you see this is the entrance step? I'll select this one and drag it to this side. Okay, then I'll select this one also and drag it to this side. Okay, then if you remember, this place we already have a curtain wall here, so the entrance step is not going to be useful here. I will shift it to this point where I have my staircase, then I will drag this to this point. Okay, then I will select this one and also drag this to this point. Okay, I hope you understand what I'm doing. Can stop this here. Okay, then if I check it in 3D now, you see what I've just created. Can you see? Can you see that? This is my entrance step. Okay, can you see that? This is my entrance step. Okay, then I will do the same thing for this side. Okay, I would like to go to my west. Okay, then I'll go to my architecture tab again. I'll go to component. I'll click on model in place, casework. I'll click on OK, casework 3. Okay, then I'll select this point. Select your extrusion first. Pick a plane. I'll pick this plane. Okay, make sure you are on your line 2. Then I'll take this way. I'll take it this way, 300 mm. I'll hit on enter. Select this one, 150 mm. I'll hit on enter. Select this one, 300 mm. I'll hit on enter. I'll come down again by 150 mm. I'll hit on enter. Then I'll go this way again by 300 mm. Okay, I'll take this down. Then I'll go this way. Let's see. Let me select this from here and connect it to this side. Okay, then you can select the whole step, shift it backward a bit, make sure it's aligned to the wall very well. Okay, but if you start your hone from the edge of the wall, you don't need to do this. Okay, then the materials is set. As you can see, all I'll just do is to finish it up. Okay, I'll click on finish model again, then I'll check it again in 3D. Can you see that? Can you see? Then let me go to my level 1. This is the entrance step here. I'll select it and drag this one to this side. I'll drag this one also to this side. Can you see that? Can you see that? Then it now depends on where I want my door to be for this portal cabin. I hope you are getting my point. If I want it to be at this point, then it means my step will be here. But for me, I would like my entrance step to be somewhere at this point. So I'll just click on copy. Then I'll select this and copy it to this point. Then I can shift it up with arrow. Okay, I can take it up that way. I can take this using my arrow. Can you see? You shift it that way. Can shift it backward a bit again. Okay, that is, I want my door to be somewhere here. I think this is better this way. This is better this way. Let's check what we have done in 3D. Can you see that? Okay, you can just select this one and take it back a bit. Make sure it's well aligned. Okay. Okay. You can actually use your align tool, but this is better this way, as you can see. Okay. That is that on how to create your entrance step. Okay, now I'll go to my level 1 to start creating my fence. I'll go to my architecture tab. I'll go to my wall architecture. Then, as you can see, this has already been named as fence wall. And the reason why this is named as fence wall is because I want the material to be separated from the main building wall. Let me show you what I'm saying. If I should select this wall, you see that what I have here is 225 by 225 mm wall. You can also actually set your own from the edit material. You go to edit structure. Okay, you go to material the same way we normally set our material. You set your material. Okay, then now I'll go to wall architecture. My wall has already been set. Then I will, as you can see, the unconnected height is 2500 mm. Okay, if yours is not set, you go to top constraint, you set it to unconnected, then unconnected height, you type 2500. That is all. Okay, if you have been following all our videos, all this will never be challenges. So I'll take my fence from here, I'll stop it here. Then, because it's a shopping mall, I want to have a lot of space from here to this point so that it can be like a car park. Okay, then I will take it to this side also. Can you see that? I'll select this one and drag this one here. Okay, because this is a shopping mall, I don't want to stress myself by having an entrance gate. Okay, let's assume it's an open area. Okay, I have some other videos on how to create your entrance gate, which I will also send to the group later. Now let's check what we have done in 3D. You go to your 3D. Okay, can you see that? And you see, if you like, you can select this, press your control, select this, and still shift it backward a bit. Select this one also. Then you use your arrow key to push it to your right hand side if you want to have enough space here. Okay, then I will go back to my level 1. Now I want to create a concrete paving. How do I create the concrete paving or paving stone or compound stone? I'm going to be using my floor to do that. I'll click on floor architecture. Then as you can see, I have floor 150mm2. I'll go to edit type. I would like to rename this. I'll change it to paving or compound pave. Okay, then I'll click on OK. You can select the materials by going to edit type. I want the thickness to be 150mm. Okay, then you can change your materials to any materials you want here. If you like, you can use this ceiling. If you like, it depends on you. And if you don't see any materials of your choice here, you can as well go to this appearance. Firstly, let me even check my use render appearance first. You can go to appearance, go to replace this in editor. Then as usual, you select any materials that you want here. Okay, let me close this. Then I'll click on apply and I'll click on OK. And I'll click on OK and OK. Then I'll select my rectangle tool. I'll take this from here and take it to the edge of this wall. Okay, then I'll finish it up. Okay, I'll check what I've done in 3D. Okay, if you look at it very well, you will see what we have just created. Can you see that? I only want us to have enough space here so that a lot of cars can park at this point. Okay, can you see that? Can you see that? But if this is too much, you can just go to level 1 and reduce it. Select this. Okay, you take it inward a bit. Take it inward a bit. Okay, you can just stop it here. You check what you have done in 3D again. Okay, that is that. So I want to start creating my coping. Okay, how do I create my coping now? To create your coping, all you need to do, but before I will do that, if you notice, you will see that although we can leave that way, if I want to correct that again, look at this, my fence, and look at the paving. All I need to do is to select this and change the base offset to minus 150mm, which is the thickness of the paving. Okay, I'll hit on apply. If you look at it, you see that there is a little changes here. Look at my cursor, can you see? Then I will have to do the same thing for her. I'll select this one also. Base offset should be minus 150mm. I'll hit on apply. Then I'll do the same thing for the rear elevation. Then base offset should be minus 150mm. I'll hit on apply. Okay, that is that. Then to start creating my coping, all I will do now is to go back to my level 1. Okay, on your level 1 now, all you just need to do is to go to architecture. Under your architecture, you go to component, model in place, you go to casework, you click on OK, casework 5, OK. Then this time around, I'm going to be using my sweep. Okay, for coping, you can use your extrusion and you can also use your sweep. Okay, then I will select pick part. Okay, then I will select these edges. Select these edges. I'll select these edges. And I'll select these edges. Okay, I'll finish it up. Then I'll go to edit profile. I want to use my west elevation. I'll click on open view. As you can see, wherever you see these dots, make sure that is where you are creating your coping. Okay, then I'll take this from here. I'll take it to this side by 100 mm. I'll hit on enter. Then I'll go up by another 100 mm. I'll hit on enter. Then I'll go this way again by, or let me just leave it this way. Then I'll use my dimension tool. Okay, we need to connect this one and this one together. Then I'll take my dimension tool now from here to this side, should be 100 mm. Okay, then I'll type 100 mm. I'll left click on it. Then I'll select this one. I can delete it. Okay, so by the time I'll finish this up, you see what is going to generate for us. I'll finish it up again. Then I'll finish model. Okay, let me save my project again. Then I'll go to my 3D. If you notice very well, you see that we have a coping at the edge of our fence. Can you see? But we're supposed to do something, supposed to change the materials. So you can select it. Once you select it, you go to edit in place. Then you select it again. Then you go to materials. You select the materials. Then you can duplicate any materials here. I can select this default. I'll duplicate it. Then I'll write concrete coping. I'll hit on enter. Then I can select any materials for it, but I can still leave it this way. I don't really need any serious materials there. Okay, then I'll click on apply and I'll click on OK. So by the time you go to your what is it called? By the time you go to your Lumion to render, that name that we use to save this concrete coping is what you are going to be seeing in Lumion. Okay, can you see that? That is that on how to create your entrance step, how to create your compound paving, how to create your fence wall, and also how to create your coping. Okay, thank you very much. See you in my next video.